For those who are not familiar, yokais are spirits or supernatural creatures from Japanese mythology that can be good, evil, or simply mischievous. They have been an important part of Japanese culture for centuries, inspiring stories, legends, and artworks that are still popular today. Now let's delve into the history of yokais, explore some of their most famous creatures, and learn about the influence they have on Japanese culture. Are you ready for a supernatural journey? Then let's dive into the story. But before we continue, if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. It's quick, it's easy, and you'll also help strengthen our community. So, don't waste any time and click on the like and subscribe buttons below. Thank you very much, and enjoy the video. History of yokais. Yokais are spirits or supernatural creatures from Japanese mythology that have been part of Japanese culture for centuries. Their origin is uncertain, but many believe they are inspired by local legends and myths, as well as Shinto and Buddhist religions and beliefs. Initially, yokais were used as explanations for unexplained events in nature and Japanese society. For example, it is believed that earthquakes and tsunamis were caused by a type of yokai known as namazu, a giant catfish that lives underground and shakes the ground with its tail. Another example is the tengu, a creature with a long nose that is known for causing strong winds and storms. Over time, yokais evolved from mere explanations to legends and stories that are still told today. These stories include tales of creatures that help or harm humans and often carry a moral lesson. Types of yokais. There are various types of yokais in Japanese mythology, each with their own characteristics, abilities, and stories. Some of the most common types include Onis. Onis are demonic creatures with a human appearance known for their strength and ferocity. They have horns, sharp claws, and scaly skin. Onis are often portrayed as evil, but they can also be depicted as protectors or nature spirits. Kappas. Kappas are aquatic creatures with a reptile-like body and a hard shell on their back. They have a kind of basin on top of their head, which is filled with water and considered their source of energy. Kappas are often depicted as mischievous and playful, but they can also be dangerous and cause harm. Tengus. Tengus are creatures with long noses and bird wings. They are known for their martial arts skills and their ability to control the wind. Tengus are often portrayed as wise and respectable beings, but they can also be evil and cause harm. Kitsunes. Kitsunes are fox-like creatures with 9 tails. They are known for their cunning and intelligence and are also capable of transforming into humans. Kitsunes are often portrayed as protectors or tricksters, but they can also be dangerous and malevolent. Tanukis. Tanukis are creatures with a raccoon-like appearance, with a fat body and a big belly. They are known for their shape-shifting abilities and magical powers. Tanukis are often depicted as playful and fun-loving, but they can also be dangerous and cause harm. These are just a few examples of the types of yokais that exist in Japanese mythology. Each type has its own distinct characteristics and is portrayed differently in various legends and stories. Yokais in legends and artworks. Yokais are a constant presence in Japanese popular culture, being depicted in various legends, stories, and artworks throughout the centuries. The way they are portrayed can vary greatly depending on the region or historical period in which they were created, but some common characteristics include their supernatural nature and their ability to perform feats impossible for humans. An example of how yokais are depicted in Japanese art is the famous paintings by the artist Hokusai, which include representations of various mythical creatures, including the Tengu, Kappa, and Oni. In these works, yokais are often shown in everyday scenes, such as engaging in a fight with humans or being involved in mundane activities, which gives a sense of familiarity despite their supernatural nature. Another example is the work of Lafcadio Hearn, a Greek-American writer who lived in Japan in the late 19th century. Hearn wrote a series of popular tales that include various stories about yokais, such as Kwai-dan, stories and studies of strange things. In these stories, yokais are portrayed as enigmatic creatures that sometimes help, sometimes harm, but always fascinate humans. Influence of yokais on Japanese culture. Yokais continue to be an important part of Japanese culture today, with their presence being felt in many aspects of Japanese society. Here are some ways in which yokais are still relevant in Japanese culture today. Arts and entertainment. Yokais are often portrayed in contemporary artworks such as manga, anime, video games, and movies. They are also an inspiration for cultural events, such as yokai-themed festivals, theater plays, and other performances. Beliefs and popular traditions. Many Japanese still believe in the existence of yokais, especially in rural areas where popular traditions are stronger. Some yokais are seen as threats, while others are considered protectors of specific areas. Tourism. Yokais are often associated with popular tourist sites, such as temples, shrines, and other historical and cultural attractions. Many Japanese cities use the image of yokais to attract visitors and tourists. Commercial products. Yokais are frequently used in commercial products in Japan, such as toys, games, clothing, and accessories. Yokai characters are popular among children and adults, and many licensed products are sold in stores and online. Cultural identity. Yokais are an important part of Japan's cultural identity and are often used as national symbols. They are also academically studied and are a subject of interest for historians, anthropologists, and other scholars. How yokais are perceived nowadays. The perception of yokais varies greatly depending on the culture and context in which they are presented. Here are some current perceptions of yokais in Japan and other parts of the world. In Japan, for many Japanese, yokais are an important part of popular and folk culture and are often portrayed in contemporary media such as manga, anime, games, and movies. Yokais are often associated with supernatural events and are considered a part of popular belief in spirits and supernatural entities. In some rural areas of Japan, yokais are still believed to be real and are seen as protectors or threats, depending on the type of yokai. In other parts of the world, yokais are often seen as a unique and fascinating aspect of Japanese culture and are appreciated by people interested in folklore and mythology. Yokais are frequently portrayed in media such as games, movies, and animations, especially in the West, where they are seen as fun and adorable characters. Some fans of Japanese culture consider yokais an important part of Japanese cultural identity and use them as symbols in clothing and accessories. Did you enjoy today's story? Then don't forget to leave a like on the video to help the channel grow. It's quick and easy, and it helps us a lot. And if you don't want to miss any future content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to receive notifications whenever we post a new video. Thank you for watching. I'm Verli Okami and I hope to see you in the next video.